where are we? To the Mulcher, which is right down the back. I actually quite like to replace this Mulcher as well. It's not very big. In fact, it's tiny. Oh, wow. I think it's going to be a little bit too small on the back of this. Yeah, look at that. That is not even as wide as the tractor, so this isn't going to work on this tractor. Hello and welcome along and welcome back to the Old Stream Farm. It is early. It's 10 past 7 in the morning. Oh, it's 5 past 7 in the morning to be exact. And yeah, we are loading stuff up this morning because at the end of the last video, something came up in the shop that is worth a lot to us on here. And I asked you guys, do you think we should replace anything to get this? There's a Valtra G series sitting there for 41,304. Absolutely perfect for our farm. So yeah, we're going to grab that. We are going to get rid of the little New Holland tractor. Actually, one of our most recent additions to the farm to do it. But I think it will be a little bit better to replace this than it will our other tractor. Because this is a little less able to, or a little less versatile for us here. So we want to load that up, and we're going to take that. We're also going to sell the Schaefer we've got up at the shop. I'm thinking if we really need to, we can put a front loader on the little Valtra and use that. But at the moment, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to get this all sorted. It is going to make loading stuff up at the shop a little bit more difficult for now, but I think it's going to be worth it to get this tractor. So yeah, it's kind of all go and see what we've got. If it isn't enough to sell these bits, then we're gonna have to sell a little bit of something else to do this. So let's just back this up. And we'll bring this into here, and I should be able to just straight up sell it off the trailer. So there it is. Right, we're going to repair it. Yes, that throws the price up a bit, and we're going to repaint it as well, which will cost quite a bit, but will give us a good amount too. And then we're going to sell that. Yes. So we're up to 23,000 doing that. Let's just move our trailer and our landy out the way then. And then we're going to go and sell this. I think what we'll do, unless we absolutely need to... no, I'm just gonna sell all of this for now. We can always buy more or repurchase these front loader tools. I don't need them at the moment though. So let's get this in here and get this sold as well. That Valtra has been sitting there as a used tractor for a while now. There we go. Right, let's see how much we can get for this lot. Again, we are going to repaint this, and it takes us up to 23,000, and repair it, yes, and sell that. 44,000, we already have enough. So we're going to do both of these as well. Yes, and we're going to repaint that, yes, and sell that too. 45,906 is enough for us to get the tractor. There we go. So Michelin tires, standard wheel setup. Design is active or Versu. Oh, right, that's the panel in there. I don't think it makes a huge amount of difference. We're not putting GPS on. No, we're not putting GPS on here. We can't afford it. So we're going to leave that off for now. We might do it later. Front loader attach to do that would cost an extra 1,500 for either of those. Engine setup. Yeah, we can't afford anything than the 105 engine on it. GPS and... Oh, what color am I going to go for? Oh, maybe a virtual farmer green with a... I don't want to go the John Deere yellow. Maybe the Challenger yellow on it. That is, yeah. Actually, we're going to go with that setup. And I think some grey wheels. Perfect. I really quite like that shiny green. It's a pity that none of the others are available, or none of the other colours are available in that shiny colour. But yeah, we're going to go with this setup on this. 41,800. We've not got the front loader attacher on. I think we'll do that later. For now, I'm going to buy that for £41,804. And look, there it is. So this is our nice, shiny new Valtra that we're going to take back and get back down to the farm. Oh, actually, there's one last change I want to make to it. We have got the wrong number plate on it. This should be Virtual Farmer 5, I think. So let's just customize that. We want the license plate to read VF005 Old Stream. There we go. Okay. And customize. Yes. Perfect. Now, how much is the... I'm not going to repaint it. I am going to repair it. Because it does need a little bit of repair. But we're looking pretty good. So, let's get this started up and get this back down to our farm. I think this is going to be a cracking addition to it. And we're just going to use Follow Me to make sure we get everything back at one go. There we go. And away we go. So now we've got our new tractor back to the farm. We're going to look what we've got to do today. I think we haven't got anything that needs selling. I think all of our stuff is actually January time at the very least. Sorghum is January. We've got some wool. Best time to sell wool is April. We've got the same, I think, with the grape juice. So yeah, grape juice again is April. We've got the lettuce. That I'm holding off till January. So yeah, not really anything on the farm that we've got to sell today. But that's perfect. That means that we can put our nice new little tractor to good use pretty much immediately. We need to keep work on our grapevines. I want to get them all sorted, and if we have time today, we might even go and take on a contract. But I definitely want to get our grapevines mulched if we can today, and if we're able to, we might as well get them cultivated as well. It's a perfect time of year to do that turnaround, and that way we know that when it comes to the springtime, we just need to get them sprayed and sorted. I think that tractor might be the same colors as our Landy. That's pretty amazing. I love that. Right, let's park this up here. Turn the lights off because it's nicely into the day. And we're going to hook this up to the... where are we? To the mulcher, which is right down the back. I actually quite like to replace this mulcher as well. It's not very big. In fact, it's tiny. Oh, wow. I think it's going to be a little bit too small on the back of this. Yeah, look at that. That is not even as wide as the tractor. So this isn't going to work on this tractor. And yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to use it. Oh, I've just noticed we can get rid of this. So let's do that. Purchase, and in here, construction. Yeah, we don't need the methane purchase point anymore, or the methane refill point. We can remove that. Don't want to remove the big garage. I want to remove the... Is it not letting me select it? Because I'm too close. Let's try that again. Construction. There we go. Yep, we will sell that. So 2,456. There we are. Gives us a little bit more cash again. How much is a slightly bigger mulcher on here? Let's have a look. So the one we've got is this one. To get something that is 3 meters would be this one here. That's 9,000. Now we might be able to afford that with our current one, but not really. So, and also I don't want to use all my money straight off. So let's drop this down. And yeah, I really wanted to use this today. I think we'll go and use it with the cultivator if we get a chance later. Right now, what I want to do is switch this tractor for our small one. Look at the difference in size. And then what we can do is get this doing the mulching, and then maybe, just maybe, we can get the Valtra out and do some cultivating later. This actually is having 0 effect on this. I think this needs to be given a chance to regrow a bit. So, yeah, not going to be doing this today at all, which surprises me a little bit. But that's all okay. We've still got that cedar kicking around here that I'm not sure I need. I've got a tractor now that I can use it with, which is great. But yeah, it's not really something I need. So we might get rid of that. I think our little cultivator, wow. Our little cultivator, while cheap, again, doesn't really work on our tractor. So I think a lot of the maintenance of our grapevines is still going to be done by this. Because all of our equipment is not wide enough for use with this. But we can do a lot of grassland work with that. And we can do carting with our trailer when we're doing harvest as well with that. Yeah, so this and probably this. And definitely that and this will all work with our new Valtra. This won't. That is way too thin. And this won't. So, yeah. Oh, and that will work with it. So that is all good. We definitely have space to create new grass areas and things like that. So I think we're going to need to look at rearranging the farm as we go. Our best use of time today, though, I think is actually going to be to get the JCB out and do that. It's a little bit of a hit and miss as to exactly what I want to do today, because, well, we've not got anything to sell. It seems our grapevines aren't ready to go. This area here, we've got so much area that is unused on this farm. I need to look at the possibilities of making more from that. If we can start loading up the lettuce today, because we know the lettuce is going to be something to sell next time. So getting on that early and then just sort of topping this trailer up next time is going to be good. What else we got to sell next time? I'm not sure how many things there are, but there's not a huge amount. What have we got as well in contracts? Contract-wise, we have not a lot. They're not really worth a huge amount of money, and all of them cost a fair amount to go. So, yeah. I don't think it's overly wise to worry about contracts today. I think I'm going to load up our trailer, ready to do some selling, and maybe load up the other flatbed as well, so that we can sell quickly next time as well. So let's get into our JCB and start doing some loading. Looking at our greenhouses, it seems that neither of them is active at the moment. I'm not 100% sure why that is. Let's just squeeze in here and have a look, shall we? Yeah, lots of dead lettuce by the looks of things. We are missing seeds, so we need to go and buy some seeds for both of our greenhouses at the moment. our grape juice has almost fully processed, which is brilliant, up at our grape processing unit. But yeah, if we're going to do any more lettuce, we need to get both of these greenhouse refilled with some seeds. So that's going to be something we need to do today, and we'll use the other trailer to do that. We may end up getting that front loader I was talking about, simply because it'll give us a use for our Valtra, and it'll be something that we can then just go up there with the Valtra and a trailer and get some seeds loaded on, which is kind of what we're going to need to do. I am keeping my eye out for other stuff that might be useful to us, though. I think this is causing issues. Right, have we got it? I think we've got it. Yeah, there we go. Right, that's that off there. This isn't going to take too long to get the rest of these loaded up, I don't think. That is the first greenhouse emptied. Now we're just going to go and do the second one and get that loaded on. Looks like we've got plenty of space on the trailer, and gonna have plenty more to load up any more that come in next game day, which is perfect. Wow, whether we can fit, nope, we're only gonna fit 4 more pallets on this row, and then I'm going to lock the whole row down, ready for us to do the second lot. There we go. That is the first row down. So just for now, I'm going to do that, which locks them all onto there, and then we can get the second row up and start doing them from the other way. Might actually be slightly more realistic doing it this way, holding the first row on with those 2 straps, and then stacking on top and holding the second row on along with the first row from the top. Let's see if we put this up here. That's gonna stack on nicely. But the way I've been dealing with the single rows here is I've just been grabbing them like so, getting them stacked beside their counterpart on the next row. So plonking them down like that, backing it off, and then I'm able to get both of them together like that, pick them up, and they'll both then go onto the trailer very easily from that point. Bring this round like that. And then we can get this onto the trailer here. Level it up. I'm putting these ones really close to the previous 2, because the previous 2 were actually slightly further out than I meant to put them. That should do it about there-ish. Back that off. And then we'll relock that down, lock that down, and there we go. So that is our trailer loaded up as much as we can at the moment. I think we're going to take the small trailer along with this and head up to the shop, so that we can go and grab ourselves some seeds and get these sorted. So I'm headed up to the shop in the Landy, and I've opted, rather than to put the front loader on the new Valtra, I've decided I'm not going to do that. I'm going to save myself some money and do the JCB up here on this. Does mean that we'll need to run back and forth a little bit, because we'll have to pick this up afterwards. But I think it's better. We're able to actually get the get enough seeds, because that's my biggest worry, is that we only have just under 6,000. It's 800 per bag of seeds, and ideally I want to get 4 bags of seeds, 2 for each of our greenhouses. So that's gonna be 3,200 anyway, and with getting a with getting the front loader, that just wouldn't be possible. So big bags. We want seeds. We want 4 of these. £3,200. Buy that. Yes. Okay. Yeah. That would just take way too much of our money to do that otherwise. As important as our greenhouses and our lettuce are, well, in fact, as important as our greenhouse and our lettuce are, we need to put as much money towards those as we can. Those lettuce have saved us on more than one occasion and helped us to get this farm moving. So let's get this here, like so. Perfect. And then we can get them onto the trailer. And yeah, this little telly truck is brilliant. Really good. Makes doing this kind of thing so much easier. And such a great little stable piece of equipment. I'm actually thinking that the thing we might want to get at the shop eventually would be either another one of these teletrucks or to have a skid steer up here, because all we're doing is a short piece of lifting and they're about as stable as this is as well. So right, there we go. I'm gonna leave my teletruck. Oh no, I'm gonna have to come back here and drive this back because we've got no way of unloading this at the farm without the teletruck being there. I think I'm gonna have to put it on follow me and get it to come down the street, because yeah, we can't do anything otherwise. This is why we need something up here to load this. That's not to say the teletruck isn't roadworthy. It's just a little bit slower than our Landy is, and therefore it's going to take a little bit longer to get back. I'm just hoping not to move too far from it so that it loses the trail on follow me. I think it'll be all right. But we're going to get this up to the top and yeah, unload these 2 at a time. We'll pull next to the other trailer and then put the sides down. Yeah, it's just easier rather than using follow me to shove it on the trailer and transport it the other way. It was partly because we had to do that with the front loader before. But our little teletruck will be here in no time. Here it comes now. And yeah, we'll just jump in this. Take the hired worker off. And then we can fill up our 2 greenhouses with some more seeds. Perfect. Line this up. These might have moved about a little bit in transit because I realize now I did not strap them down. Right, there we go. That's got them though. First 2. We'll go straight into this one here and produce some more lettuce. There we go. And then we're going to put the other 2 in the other 2. I'm thinking we move that barn. We've got quite an interesting setup. I think if we remove that barn and put that, we've got plenty of storage space for all this equipment and stuff elsewhere. We can then extend this vineyard into this area here. We don't need a road. Just trying to figure out the best way to do things. Don't need a road really going out of the farm this way. We have one of those at the end. There's one over there. So at the end of the field that would be fine. Do we need much of a reloading area here? What do you guys think? Do you think we can get away with bringing this to here, giving ourselves a loading area for this, and then extending our vineyard across down here like this? That's quite a long way we could go with some extra vines out this way. Make it really usable. I'm also tempted to, yeah, I want to fill this area in here, I think. I think if we match this up to the height elsewhere, that would be quite good, and we can go out that way as well. It would be quite useful to us. It would work brilliantly. It might cost a bit to reshape the farm like that, but that is good use of the farm and the area. Alternatively, we can move our, I think we can move our greenhouses down this way here. And we got this large area of yard here. I think if we were to put the greenhouses over here and just fill that top area, that would work really, really well for us. Another job I need to do. We've got 2 pallets of wool in here already. I might as well pick those up and get them moved with the other pallets. So let's get under that there. Yeah, I'm going to take 2 pallets at a time because it's an efficient way of doing it, and this can handle it. So, like that. And in. There we go. Keep it low, and we're fine. And yeah, we've got some very nice maneuverability in this teletruck. Absolutely brilliant for that. We fed the sheep last time, so they should be okay for a little while. I think the same is true of the... Well, if it isn't true of the chickens, then we certainly have some sorghum to feed them. It's not a huge amount, but it is some. And that will keep things going. Yeah, it cost us £8 to get this teletruck back. That's the other reason for sticking it on the trailer, is the fact that you don't get any wage cost associated with it having to follow you home. That is a lot of wool we've got here. That is going to be really, really good in April. I'm looking forward to that because that is going to be massively useful. Right, let's fold sides of this up, get this away. And it's only 2:10. Why don't we go and take on one of those contracts? See if we can get a little bit of extra cash in. I don't think any of them will take too long, and it might be a good excuse actually to up the size of our cultivator. How much would a cultivator be? And could we just go through December and January and do some cultivating contracts? I think that's a really good question. Looking at the cultivators, the only one that will work on our 110 horsepower tractor is this Rabe, which is 2.5 meters. That's not really what well, that would probably work for us in the in our grapes. We've got power harrows here. Cultivator mulchers. Yeah, these are mulchers. So this would be for our... Yeah, this would be for our, instead of the mulcher we've got. So I think we might have to leave this. And I really, really want to use this tractor. We've got lots of bets where we can use it, but not yet. So it's going to be a little while. I have a feeling we're going to be using this for doing some spraying later. There's a sprayer I really want to use. But... let's take a look at these cultivating contracts. 2,264, 190, 186. That tractor is ridiculously huge for that. And do you know what? That is a fairly large cultivator on that. So I'm going to borrow items for field 35. And then we are also going to take on field 50 and field 2, and oh wow, that one disappeared. So accept that one. Right, there we go. And we will we'll go and grab that tractor, and we'll do field 50 first, and then field 19. Here we are. Is this the raid cult? This isn't the one that I had. Oh no, that's much bigger than the one I had a minute ago. Big black Deutz Father we've got here. Let's hook this up. Yeah, 3 cultivating contracts, bringing a little bit of extra money for the end of December. We should get these done fairly quickly, I think. You're going to hook up. There we go. And hook this up to the back as well. And yeah, that's actually quite good. That is a really, really cheap bit of hiring for this contract that this is on for some fairly big equipment that we'll be able to breeze through other stuff with. So I said we're going to go field 50 first. That is where on our map? Oh, right down the bottom there. So we're currently up there. Yep, we'll head down the road at the edge and get down to the field. And here's our field just in front of the animal husbandry area, or the animal market, sorry. Yeah, we know this field well. This field was going to be, or was, our field of canola that we did as a contract, which was really, really lucky. Now, we're gonna get this down. Let's enable GPS, which is really nice to have on our hired or our contract tractor. Line ourselves up. Down with that. Right, and when I am absolutely sure I'm on the right line, which is 70 degrees by the looks of it, let's get this set with our first point. And then we can do the same and get our second point. There we go. Whoa, you are, yes, aligning to terrain angle. Let's turn that off and retry that. I've got the lines on at the moment to make sure that I'm in the right place. Down, set again, and then set our second point. And yeah, happy enough with that. This edge of the field here is a little bit of a tricky bit. So I'm just going to line up here, and then rather than use GPS here, I'm just going to go down the edge. Let's just grab that outer edge bit and then be done there. I think we might have to, judging by this, pick those other two up next time. Not the end of the world. It gives us something to do in January. We can't really do much else on the farm. There we go. There's the 50. There's 66%. 2/3 of the way through, and yeah, the snow's started to fall now. This cultivator is dragging up some pretty big rocks on this field. Wow, that's quite rocky and quite stony that this field has come out at. It's a good thing it's none of my equipment that I'm using on here, because that really would do some damage. Wow, I thought that might have finished that at that point. I reckon we're going to put the cultivator into the ground here, and that's almost immediate. Oh, I was going to say almost immediately going to finish it, but there's still more field out beyond this. Down and away. I think this row might finish it then. Very end of the row, and sure enough, there we go. Contract is done. So we'll fold this up. And then I'm just going to complete the contract. Perfect. And we're going to head back to the farm because, yeah, it's got a bit late. And we'll pick these contracts up next time. It's fairly safe to say that none of this went as I expected it to today. We're gonna just park this up here. We'll do field 19 first next time. Let's bring this round, though. And I'm just going to leave this tractor in my yard. I need to go and shut up some sheds and things as well. But this is where we're going to leave it for today. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.